Hui ban. That signals Tristana. I can see it already. Tristana, Corki, topside, Thalia, Cassante, Skarner trade. And then AD on 4, Kaisa or something, and then they'll do some Ezreal lane, or maybe they'll do like this is Senna for sure. And then it's gonna be Tristana, Corki, Skarner, and then Cassante, Thalia, and then AP jungler here, and then maybe AD here like Kaisa, and then maybe I don't know what Guma will play. Okay, well Senna's open, so I changed everything. They banned TF over Senna. Can you believe it? Oh my god, please pick Naafiri. Boo! This meta is so fun, smiley face. You say that every meta? I didn't even say that! I read the chat! It wasn't my opinion. I was reading the chat. Naafiri is good, right? I actually don't know.
Feels like a little bit of a no-brainer just because
I don't even. I forget that Naafiri is even in the game. It's a good AD mid ban against Kehu. Maybe Ezreal mid goes hard here. Hold up one sec. Ezreal. Oner's playing Nidalee. Who won draft? Well, one team has Nidalee. And you know how I feel about Nidalee. I think that champ is dog shit. But it's Oner, so maybe it pops off. Yo, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like the video. Okay, I'll get out of your face now. Enjoy. I think Headhunter was disabled in pro play for a while, doesn't it? Are they lane swapping? So Zyra's doing blue, Oner's doing red. Speed of the Zyra is a bit quicker. I mean, Zyra did start top side, so 304 clear.
Yeah,
not bad.
Hasn't 5 games, something like that. Still been doing a fair bit of winning on the champion. As
Man, the RX are murdering them through bot right now.
Making his way down. Dredgeline gets Carrier out of there. As Teddy with a 60% win rate on this Ezreal is who is taking
Kyo missed his Q.
We're kind of used to
that was a mega trade by Tristana. Mid is rough. Needs a push out here or cover. That's a classic, by the way. It's just a matchup. Really. Nice pressure by Faker. The level 2 trade was a bit rough, but the level 3 trade was crazy good by Faker.
Allow Faker to live.
He's gonna fast push. Fast push base, get a nice buy.
Wolf's frustration. The fact that Tristana
a tower shot.
Going to land on the platter. That is not great news.
They don't have Ignite though.
The one suffering the most here, Teddy.
Also, Ignite's up soon and Cleanse is not, so I do think the RX can try and threaten the kill with a 1-for-1 on Taguma. Zeus is playing Gnar. I didn't even realize. Probably the best Gnar in the world.
Oh look, they both teleported back.
Even though Zeus is a dirt little inter sometimes. I feel like I'm just waiting for this Nidalee to make a mistake and be useless. Don't do it, Oner. Please don't make a mistake. I don't want to see another Nidalee full.
Oh, Empress Divide going to be thrown down. Faker rocket jumping, trying to get away. As Sponge is moving in. Oh, this is so dangerous. The flash has to be employed.
He ran to his jungler for the heal, but that was risky. I feel like if he just kept running up, he was fine. It's a fist fight for Grubs, but Spongy isn't 6.
Not willing to let the Grubs go.
Yeah, level 6 has been hit here by Oner, though, as there's the Zenith Blade. Pletter actually going in, grasping roots. Comes down as Oner is the focus, but Faker's already dived in.
Ooh, Faker.
That's the first blood, and it goes to Tristana.
Oh, Faker, and he's outie.
There as well, as Frogs rotated down. It is a disaster for DRX.
I think Oner played that fight really well.
They should also lose.
Even though he got hit by Leona E, he was like chunking them so hard. Oner played that fight the last like 30 seconds with so much confidence. Oh my god, 4 souls. Come on, Guma. Guma, 1, 2, 3, get the 4.
Oh, he actually missed one.
Ezreal can cook really hard against their champs. Against Nidalee, Gnar, Tristana, Ezreal can really fry them. They need to be careful about Ezreal getting ahead. Actually, Grubs for Gnar sounds great.
One played.
Especially Zeus Gnar, you know he's stepping up. Zyra really has become the flavor of the month after Nidalee. Nidalee's broken. Canyon plays Zyra. Zyra's broken! Canyon about to bust out a Soraka jungle game or some shit. Faker's playing with so much confidence there. Azir could have dashed and ulted him, but Faker knows about this play, right, obviously. So he's already ready to Tristana ult him back the second he dashes forwards to chunk him. Is it good for Zeus to go top his first item?
They can also just wait until Faker
well,
gets enough range.
Tabi's first item on Gnar is quite common into matchups like Renekton, but Tabi's first item on Gnar against Zyra, Azir, Leona is gonna suck later on.
He's really starting to take over in this matchup and pull a bit of a lead now.
Oh yeah, this is really dangerous. Grasping Root's gonna get double value, but I don't know whether it
no
matters.
flash.
Stranglethorns comes in,
Oh, he thought he could one-shot. Oh, he can one-shot. With Senna ult and Faker.
Now Yahoo just trying to get himself out. The Emperor's Divide
Clean Oner, clean. Man, Carrier just becomes a solo laner when Guma gets Senna. Carrier just gets so lonely. He just sits in bot lane.
I feel like their composition at this
As Tom Kentra Nautilus just farming. No kill persuasion, no foins. Man, the second set of grubs is gonna sting. Zeus is just gonna murder through that top tower. Let's not even talk about the fact that Faker's playing Tristana.
Significant goal lead build up now. It's 12 minutes, 2,500.
Oh, Carrier, I'm sorry. Zeus trying to TP and save him. Oh, he R-flashed too early.
They haven't picked up the turret aggro just yet, and he's
Bye-bye,
used everything. Frog able to avoid as now Carrier should be going down here. Mystic
Despair.
Shots, it's going to be able to be Teddy picking
Complete
up the kill.
despair in bot lane. He's been abandoned. He's become a top laner now.
The little Skarner, or the lawnmower, or the terrifying large Skarner, whatever it is, he's in a whole host of trouble. Gumayusi does not want to be tanking this one as the Impale goes wide, and that means they can pounce on in and grab the kill. Oner very close to going down there.
Would have lived the next shot. Oh, come back, Teddy. Carrier just wants friends. Come fight him. I love how someone in chat says they kicked Rascal for this. Meanwhile, the Skarner's getting 3-man dove. What do you think Rascal's gonna do? Break their keyboards or what? Oh, little rat. Classic.
Yeah, walls don't really mean too much here for Frog, and finally the Stranglethorns.
Wouldn't be a Zeus side lane if he's not caught already. Yeah, T1's running this game. Almost 4k gold lead. They're gonna take mid tier 1. They have insane side lanes. Bot tier 1 will die soon as well. Carrier just wanted to drive that car. Didn't die yet, but it'll die. I feel like Genji's only played a few games in the LCK so far. But it just feels like Chovy has ascended to another level. Like he was already on another level, he won MSI, and now he's just in the stratosphere. This motherfucker is busting out his Lucian. He is in like Ultra Instinct right now. Alright, Tristana's gonna take over bot, and Faker's gonna blast him through bot now.
Good buffer there from Faker, but he can't buffer the next one. There's the flash Emperor's Divine.
He did the flash thing. He did the flash ult on Faker. T1, don't do the thing where you get a good early game lead, the game is completely free, and then you just throw over and over and give them Baron. Let's not do that. Let's actually end the game. Because it's getting worrying at this point, like the way you're ending these games. It's gone from classic T1 when you're behind and stomping them in one fight and winning, to classic T1 when you're ahead throwing the game at Baron and then still winning even though they're even again. Oh my god, the Avengers are here for that dragon.
He's not even able to take the dragon without costing it his life. As now, yeah, he will go down. Faker takes a lot of damage,
Faker.
though, and those plans need to be respected.
Carrier needs mana. Hold up, KO. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. I got mana now.
They're just fighting over the honey fruit.
Carrier, where's the
battle for the ages? Carrier, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win.
Get him, boy! Come on, Carrier, hit him!
Too strong as he takes down.
Faker actually did a lot less damage than I thought he would. Carrier, what's going on again? Bro, I swear, when he has to play Senna, Guma, Carrier is in a different dimension all game.
Just love how they're defending this tower so heavily when it's an Azir tower.
Wait, who's defending who? Like,
let's try to hook Guma.
Going to connect here onto Carriers over.
I love it how all that happens, and then the outcome is Carrier dies. Look Azir. Oh yeah, I can send ult cancel his base. Yeah, oh they're TPing, okay, I'm dead. But this is it, bro. T1. I've seen this happen like 3 times this split. Getting leads, free win, game slows down, T1 make mistakes, they lose a Baron. Like, they are throwing a lot these days. Okay, they got a 0 TP, not the worst. The problem is DRX have triple TP, right? This Ezreal is also getting really strong. I told you, like, Ezreal against their champs is really good. The only reliable thing that T1 has against DRX's comp is Nautilus ult for Ezreal. They have nothing else. If Nautilus ult is not on Ezreal, I think he's uptiming the whole fight.
Teleports available for
Ooh, Faker don't get caught. Close, would have died there. Good thing he has Merc Lamont as well. Azir is farming. Like, T1 are bleeding a bit here. Azir is level 15. Faker's probably close, but XP-wise they're ahead. Teddy's getting strong. T1 needs to be careful here. They're TPing on them. Ooh, I don't know about this play from DRX.
Who's trying to get in there? He's invested his teleport for it.
Oh, he gave himself away.
It could be an absolute catastrophe. Faker gets rammed in the wall, but it doesn't really seem to matter.
Faker just rolled him.
Impale doesn't land.
Zeus. There's an Northwest ult onto Ezreal. Ezreal's also low on mana. This fight is weird by DRX. They got Guma's flash. Oi! No flash. Oh, Ezreal Q missed. Faker doesn't really have the damage here, and they have a 0 ult, so it's hard for them to play up. So why is the game getting a bit annoying for T1? Well, they're playing Nidalee, right? They're playing Nidalee with a side laner. They don't have engage. So if you don't have engage, you don't have threat. All you have is poke. So if you don't land poke, you're basically playing dodgeball and they have free time. If they had Maokai and they could force Baron with Maokai ult, that's much different. And DRX are rushing Baron here to get Faker's TP out of bots to stop him from taking bot tier 2. And they have a very quick Baron as well. They might get Baron and get out here. Yeah, it's gone. DRX have Baron. And they're out as well. Sponge maybe dies, but he has flash. Wow. Faker TP'd into Nash to try and help away from bot, and then Zeus just TP'd bot back to where Faker was to take the tower. T1 are slipping again. This is happening so many times.
As plants coming on out, trying to be frustrating.
Oh, Faker is playing on the edge. They have a 0 passive for the tower if they want. Not bad. Drake's up in 5. DRX need gold, not dragons. They can drop this Drake, not go for it. Let T1 go for it. Push top, get top tier 2. Someone bases and catches bot. Again, a good play for DRX. They need gold, DRX. They don't need dragons. This play doesn't work by Faker. It's a good idea, but there's nothing to do here. So they're still 5k down, but they found like a way to somehow be in this game, you know? Experience-wise, DRX is fine. They have got a minute left of Baron. Actually, DRX's Baron usage is pretty good here if they can somehow now go mid to bot and get bot tier 2. Zeus is going to proxy the inhib. I think DRX shouldn't care. If DRX panic here and press B, it's so bad. I think Zeus is trying to make them panic here. The inhib gone, it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, DRX on panicking. They get mid tier 2. They go to bot. They get bot tier 2. They have 20 seconds of a Baron. They're a bit slow to bot, but yeah, they force it. Yo, DRX's Baron usage was crazy. They were down 7k. They got Baron. They got mid with tier 1, top tier 2, mid tier 2, bot tier 2. They lost an inhib and a dragon. That was crazy. That was such good Baron usage. On the last second of Baron, they got the last tower. Why is Faker going Vamp Scepter? I get that they have poke, but I feel like he needs to somehow get through the Skarner. Because Guma is not getting through him. Lucky for T1, Zeus is mega strong. Now this is annoying for T1, because it's very hard for them to do anything now. What do you do? Until Baron spawns, I mean, you could go 4-man bot, sure. I don't think this is going to do much, but at least it's something. If anything, this opens up for TPs behind you. And Kyehu is level 18 on Azir. It's very hard for them to walk up and hit the tower, but at least they're keeping them in the base. Rabadon's on Oner. That's really big for Oner. Oh, Faker swapped to a Last Whisper instead of... I guess he just wants to sit on a Vamp Scepter. He found it though. Does T1 just rush Baron? Is that the play here? It ain't the play. The spear damage is nice, but the vision is really nice. The vision is the best part. So Zeus is going to solo the Drake to get him to soul point. Needs to be careful here, Oner. Faker needs to be careful too. Oh my god, Faker is playing so cocky. That is crazy what Faker just did. He just took Ezreal's health 1v4 while his top laner's on Drake. Top wave's big and Zeus is pushing bot. This is where the side lanes come in. Teddy's been getting chunked out. Look at his health.
Decides that he wants to come on over here. Teddy over the wall. They maybe think, oh, there he is. He
goes. Oh my god, Ezreal. Sponge is just gonna have to send it, isn't he? Nope, it's gone. Nice ult by Carrier. What happened to T1 the last 2 minutes? They've just turned into a fucking... their world champ form again. It's classic T1 again. Again. This is the 3rd or 4th time this happens. Random mistakes, throw the game, give Baron games even. Still a little bit of a lead. Boom, play perfectly in the game. TRX made a couple mistakes, but T1... Okay, Zeus. Zeus, you're such a rat. It's crazy. But you're my rat.
Onto the fountain goes Sponge, and he'll just have to watch as T1
well, they won.
finishes off the
I guess they just, I guess T1 just want their fucking content team to have more stuff for the voice comms and shit. I mean, they're quite nice. It's because DRX, instead of banning TF, they're gonna ban Zenna. Surely, right?
Why not? A lot of sense.
Alright, so they blind Leona. They still run the Zyra back. And they're playing Corki over Azir. I mean, it's a Draven game, isn't it? Ooh, Jinx Leona. Ooh, Zaya Leona. I don't like Zaya. Jinx a bit better. Yeah, I'm surprised T1 are the ones that ban Senna. I mean, an AP jungler would be great here. Oh, Diana Rakan, Jesus. I mean, it's a Camille game, isn't it? Or it's a Renekton game.
We all expected.
Oner Diana. Oh, it's a Malphite game. Holy.
And I feel like T1 have engaged.
I'm gonna say it. I'm a big fan of Malphite and Cassante. I do like that matchup, especially if they're playing double AD carry as well. Oh, Pleta should have gone exhaust. You're right. Not having exhaust versus Diana is the biggest mistake ever. You really need exhaust versus Diana. Okay, the late invade didn't work. I can see why they late invade. Enemy team has Malphite. It's quite weak early. Can stop Zyra's plant. Faker, you remember playing this matchup, don't you? Very well.
Oh, okay. There's some flame trumpers going down. Carrier taking a fair bit of
they have to use heal. He preemptively heals, so there's no ignite drop. I thought the Corki changes were meant to turn him into a bot laner. Ooh, Carrier. Now he's even more of a mid laner. Bro, don't even get me started on what they've done to Corki and the changes they're doing. Like, honestly, I think it's mind-blowing what they've done to Corki. We're gonna make Corki an AD carry with all the crit changes, remove his passive and give him true damage. He's still mid. We're gonna make his E really strong, so he's got more presence in the early game in bot lane. He's still mid. Oh, nice try, Zeus. We're gonna remove his E base damage because he's too strong early game in mid lane, and we're gonna give him more AP scaling on his Q. He's still a mid laner. And he also doesn't build AP, which makes no sense. Flash rate's fine for Rascal. Nah, the reason the pros use this Corki skin is not the rockets, it's the auto-attack animation. Because Corki's an auto-attacker now, and this skin is really good auto-attack animation. It's not to do with the rockets are a bit smaller, sure, but like when Corki was a poke champ with rockets, not many people use this skin. But now, this skin is really good for auto-attacks.
In the lane. And Oner comes down, does manage to land that Q, but Yehu coming on over. Level 5 once again, as Oner is going to find the dash on the E. And first blood, it happens exactly the same way, but this time Yehu's there to answer.
Okay,
still,
1 for 1. No flash mid, no flash jungles. Did Corki troll there? I feel like Corki hit Tristana instead of killing Diana. He could have maybe got first blood, even though Zyra would still die. Bro, Corki, man, Corki. They need to... What they need to do, the way you nerf Corki is you get rid of this soy build. The fact that he can first item steel caps tier, cull all that big dog shit refillable and sit there and still do high base damage is crazy.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
07, buddy.
Teddy's dead.
Nope, that was clean as fuck, and he was one shot there no matter what. He could flash the knockup, but I think he's dead no matter what.
So he's dead, and that is
if he like cleansed the charm. But he has no cleanse though. Yeah, if he saved it.
Fine when it comes to
I swear, I've been there in voice comms with my team and someone's been like, watch out, there's a Jinx rocket flying top, and then I dodge it by running in a direction and then it hits me because I dodged it. That's happened too many times. I should have just stood still. Oh my god, Corki movement.
Getting taken down to 30 still. There's the solar flare.
Oh, the rocket got blocked.
Very nicely. Great layering of CC here.
The Corki rocket was blocked by the minion. Yo, Karthus, dearest Karthus. We seem to have found ourselves a 3v2 in the middle lane. There are 3 members that are very low and you could benefit from getting 3 kills. If you could just simply press 1 button on your keyboard. Oh, here comes Zeus.
Gets the plant over. Grasping roots come down.
Zeus no ult though.
There is Zeus on that flank angle. He is at full health, just wanting to find someone. A bit of Owen Wilson as he gets a control ward down. Gumushi doesn't find the extender beam. He gets over the wall. Carrier not able to look him up just yet. There's a blast cone there. Valdez, there's a blast cone there, and it is going to be denied.
Carrier, you're such a rat. Let him out. Come on, man. He deserves to get out. Oh my god, they're TPing behind Teddy too.
That was as Carrier just barely sidestepping.
Does Faker have damage?
Yeah, he does. Has just pushed Teddy around.
He has Kraken Slayer.
And slams him into the wall. What I'm seeing right now. As all right, there's the engage from Pleta, finds another
no
solar
mercs.
flare, and there's layering of
Faker, no
CCs,
merc, Lamont.
Faker just couldn't do anything the whole time.
That's a big kill for Teddy. How has Rascal gotten there?
He's flashing.
This Malphite, I'm telling you, it's going to be OP. Against T1's comp, I can feel it. Even though T1's ahead, it ain't even close to being over yet. I mean, yeah, of course, LCK has always had like 5 teams that just dominate the top 5, and then there's like 1 team that sneaks into playoffs somehow. But now it's only 4 because KT are trash. I'm kidding. Yeah, they have 5 grubs and Tristana again, so it's time to split. It's time to push bot. It's crazy how KT was first last summer. It is kind of crazy, but they did have Keen and a better bot lane. And Cuz was mega good. I don't know, the team was completely different. But that team relied on aiming a lot. And Cuz was really good at Worlds. First blood tower at the Faker.
It's pretty rough.
Yo, Faker, listen, Faker. Yo, listen. Yo, Faker. Yo, Merc treads, homie. If that guy builds Berserker Greaves, he's completely reported.
Yeah. It's kind of the Zeri thing. Is Faker gonna rocket jump?
I feel like Tristana could have maybe one-shot Corki there.
Avoided completely, and I don't think that was ever gonna hit.
Oh my god, Faker's just breaking your ankles. Oh, here comes another challenger. Oh my god.
Misses. Can't really miss that one, but Faker's just gonna press W and say, alright.
Okay, well, he just made fun of both of them. Alright, guys, you can take mid tower. Don't get cocky and buy Berserker Greaves. Okay, steel caps is fine, but still sus, but fine.
The revenge of Faker is coming in here as now Carrier finds the quickness onto multiple members. It's a great Valkyrie, but I don't know whether even with the
clean by Carrier gives a reset on the earlier
is
target for Faker so he can gap close.
Zeus will take a bit of damage back in the interim, but
good target selection.
Oh dear.
He charms Zyra, then he charms Corki. W Zyra knowing she has no flash, gives the reset on Zyra for Faker so that when Corki flashes, Faker can jump, but wouldn't even matter. Zeus would have one-shot him anyway. Yeah, DRX, not exactly the hardest team in the LCK anymore. They never were a good domestic team. They came 6th place when they won Worlds that year in summer, in the regular season. They won through the gauntlet against Sandbox in a 5-game series. The fact that T1 DRX was a World Finals and they won Worlds is the craziest thing that's ever happened, ever. Like, it is mind-blowing. Imagine a team that finished 6th place and scraped a best of 5 against Sandbox, which had a team where the only person who would carry them was Prince, scrape as the 4th seed. Prince was in insane form though. And their jungler at the time didn't even get them to Worlds. It was Juan who got them to Worlds. Pyosik was like in and out. I wish I could make some kind of comparison for you right now. It's hard to think of one though. It's like if KDF won Worlds basically this year. That would be the weirdest thing ever, right? Not really? Okay, maybe not KDF, because I feel like KDF has a lot of excitement around them where they were like a bottom tier team and now they're like contesting the top and that's exciting. So KDF's a bad example. It'd be like if KT won Worlds this year, 10th place. Yeah, it's more so, I guess the best example is like FearX. Imagine FearX with Closer and shit just won Worlds. You'd be like, what? And the cherry on top of all of it, yeah, is in 2021 summer, DRX with Kingen and Pyosik came 10th. The year before, they were 10th place. They keep King and Pyosik, they get Zeka Deft Barrel,
really going to get too much out of it.
And they finish 6th place the year after and they win Worlds.
Alright, just wants to walk up to Faker. Does get
nice knock by Faker. Bro, Faker is like Houdini. How is he escaping everything? Also, how does Kuma have 254 CS at 20 minutes? What is he doing? Kuma's area has gotten good. Damn, Oner, hit him. The minions, Kuma, get the minions. Is it time to break a CS record or what? Oh, TP. Faker has TP though. They have no Malphite ult either. He only engages Leona. So Malphite's here with no ult. So he's just gonna try and scare them. Rawr, I'm Malphite.
What are they gonna be able to do? Can they actually hold on to this one is the question.
Zeus, Carrier. Oh, mega clean.
And it's a double kill for Gumayushi.
Mega clean.
The Rock has done nothing. He hasn't been
There's no wave, so I don't think they can end.
T1, they just turn on the squishy
I mean, Rascal could get the wave right now if he wants. Rawr and Malphite still there. He's trying to scare them. Oh, they do have a wave. They have a very small wave though. Malphite's still roaring. Rawr. Oh my god, they're actually going to end in 20 minutes. Malphite is still flanking apparently. He just called up. Rawr, I'm Malphite. Please stop. Don't do that. Be scared of me.
done. Nexus goes down 21
Okay, wow, they just ended off that.
here for T1.
Is that a CS record? Is that a game record in the LCK for like summer split so far? That was a quickie. That was the definition of a quickie. You know how CV Max said Gen G is T1's harder than Gen G to play against because they violate your human rights, and against Gen G they just stomp you? I can see what he means now. T1 did just violate their human rights.